Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 3 on how to knit seamless eyelet blahs. In this tutorial, it's really hard to bring the words together. It's really hard, yeah. Try to be a YouTuber. In this tutorial, I am showing you how to knit the lace on the bottom, and I am going to share you the graphic. I have been following the graphic. It's about 24 rows. Well, I did 25 because I did knit stitch on the last row. And after 24 rows, what you do is you start over and over until the length that you need. I really like the end result. So yeah, I just wanted to show you how it looks like. And again, this is, if you go and check the part 1, I know it's going to show backwards. This is Lion Bear brand Kaboom, half bamboo, half cotton. But I notice the collar is getting bigger, so I am going to do some crocheting to try to pull it up. And yeah, this is the eyelet, and on the bottom I am knitting the lace. I'm going to do the same thing on the sleeve as well. So what I'll do is I'll continue making the eyelets on the sleeves. I didn't come back to do the sleeves because it's basic. When you're doing the sleeves, you don't have to do the increase when you're doing yarn over and then knit. What you do is you yarn over and you do a decrease right after to get rid of that yarn over, but you create this lace stitch. So I am planning to do that, I don't know, up to here, and then the rest I will do the lace. But you will see the ta-da video when I finish it. So I'm hoping that it's going to turn out pretty good. So total, I used up 2 of this up to now. I just have a little bit left on this, just a little bit on the second. So this is going to be my 3rd. I've been hoarding this yarn since it came out to our local yarn shop here in Edmonton. And I was just like so happy, so super happy to see them. I did buy the black and the green as soon as it arrived, and just the other day I was at Walmart and I saw white. Well, at first I wanted to knit this and see how it turns out, and then I will go and buy them, but if they're still there, that's another thing. And I went to another Walmart and I found different colors, and I want to share it with you just to see for you to see how it looks. This is going to be a long video, but I don't want to talk about the yarn much. It's mostly about the lace. On the tutorial it's already long, and I don't want to make it long as it is, but just wanted to give you the info. I did go to a bigger size, and because this is going to be on my belly, I want it nice and flowy, drapery. After washing and blocking, I'm sure it's going to turn out fantastic. I'm hoping it's not 100% bamboo or viscose, whichever you like to word it. So if it was, then it would, get bigger and bigger because it has cotton in it. When I'm knitting with it, I can feel the cotton. That's all I'm going to say, and I just really like the end result. And this is how it looks like so far on me. It's a perfect fit for your size. I did get a lot of comments on my videos asking, and privately I've been receiving messages as well. So I would highly recommend measurement, and measure yourself, wear it, see. Like I did several tryouts just to start up, and even this is getting bigger, but I had to use so many stitches because being a plus size, I wanted to have it fit nicely and drapery. So after this is washed, it's going to hopefully be itself, relax, give it better. But I am planning with this stitch, I really like it. I am planning to make a cardigan with this yarn that I bought from Anka Yün from Turkey. And this is cotton. I think there's a little bit some other yarn. I can't remember. I have to go back. But I know that it's made out of cotton. and it's 3 strands of boucle, and then it's really thin. So I might add something else into it. I don't know. If I find a nice color to add to this. I am planning to make a cardigan. I was just walking. You know, sometimes you see people wearing hand knit items and you want to take a picture, but like I'm old school. So what I did is I put it in my brain, and it's in my brain right now. It's not the same stitch, of course, but she was walking and I was driving and I was at the red light and she was crossing the street. And then she was wearing shorts, so her cardigan was down, because in the morning here in Edmonton it's pretty chilly, so we need to wear something, you know, like a sweater, like a cardigan, and I was wearing a sweater, believe it or not, because it was pretty chilly, like I think it was 14 degrees here in Edmonton. So I just said, oh my goodness. And the yarn, the way that it was knit, it was like a boucle. So I thought, oh, this is perfect. And I have blue color as well. So I am going to stay tuned for that. I don't know when I'm going to do the tutorial. I am planning to make top down, because this way I can control the yarn and I can wear it and try it. When you knit them in pieces, you can't do that. Unfortunately, you just put it on, you know, the piece and see if it fits. But this way I can try it on. I can see, oh, this fits nice. This is really comfortable. The armhole is nice, and so on. I did get a question about short rows. On this one, I did not do the short rows when I started up, but I have another tutorial coming up. I don't know when again. So I like to finish one of my projects and then move on to another. But I do have lots of whips. So this year, in the past 2 years, I've been trying to finish my whips, one a month at least, one a month. So like this month I finished 2, so I'm over the moon. And so I want to finish and then start a new one. So hopefully I will finish this and I will start. I want to do the short rows on that. So stay tuned. But this one I didn't. I did it when I was separating the back. You can go to part 2. I already did that video. And then what I did is I knitted 2 inches on the back. Unfortunately, I can't show it now, but yeah, it's 2 inches longer, and you can see how it fits. If I didn't do the short row, what would have happened was this would have pulled back. So that's what I mean, we do short row. So that 2 inches helped a bit. Sorry about that. I had to sneeze and I had to pause. So, okay, let's get started on how to knit the lace stitch. Again, I am going to be posting the diagram, so you can do a screenshot if you want to follow along with it, because it's a very easy stitch actually. I did do myself, at the beginning I showed 2 ways how to do the decrease on the diagram, on the diamond part right here. So you can do either way, but I went with the second choice. I think it looked way better. So you can do either way, whichever you like to do it. Just pick the yarn that you have in your stash. Well, I've been like hoarding this. So actually this was in my stash. I just bought 6 more extras recently. And I'm just wondering how much yarn I would need to knit up, but I know that when you're knitting lace, you don't need that much yarn. That's the thing. So I might even turn this into a longer version, depending on how much yarn I have, and I want to make it long sleeve, because we never know here in Edmonton how the weather is going to be. So I hope you like this tutorial, yeah, so I will let you go. And let me see if I can show you closer, just to give you an idea how it looks like. I just really like the end result. And I hope you like it as much as I have liked doing the tutorial with you. So let's get started on how to knit this beautiful lace stitch. Okay, unfortunately, one of my first clip got wrong on technical problems, I guess, so I had to delete it. Like, it was going very slow. Wow. This happens for some reason, but I don't know. So I'm going to retape row 1 and row 2. Row 2 is very easy. It's just the row 1 that I wanted to go over it before I put the second clip. Row 3, row 4. So what we're going to do is, as I have attached the clip, a short picture, a picture of me showing row 1, and then what you need to do is you need to, okay. So what I did is, yeah, it's a total of 12 stitches. So I multiplied that by how many stitches I had on my needle. Some of them I didn't have enough, so I added more stitches, and I went from there. So multiple of 12 to start this stitch. So this is the stitch right here. It starts from here. So total of 12 stitches and 24 rows. Okay, so we're gonna start row 1. I think I have 456 or something. Yeah, and I wrote it down somewhere, but yeah, so the number doesn't matter. It depends on how many stitches you have. If you have less, you can add a couple of stitches while knitting. If you have more, that's what I did when I was knitting this part, I added more stitches right around the underarm. So I added 3 here to do the increase. I think I was 6 stitches short. Okay, so let's get started. So the first 2 stitches is knit, knit, and the next stitch is a yarn over, and then knit, knit. So the 3 stitches that you see are I forgot. Yeah, I already did the row 1. I was going to do row 3 and 4 on this one. So what I did is I got rid of the stitches. So what I did is, I'm just going to show you on this. So this is what I did. I got rid of 2 stitches. On that video, I was showing you another method as well, but that's okay. As I do on my underarm, if you have been watching my videos, you will see it. And then I flip this, so I get rid of 1 stitch. Okay? And then what you do is, the next is knit, knit, and then yarn over, knit, knit, and then purl. And then what you do is you repeat this until you finish all of your lace stitches. So you keep on adding. So row 2 is just knit. You knit all these stitches. The only stitch that you don't knit, you purl this stitch and this stitch. So it's all knit, knit, knit. So this is all to it. This is the first row on how to knit it up. Let me show you this on the diagram so you won't get lost. So here is the diagram. Row 1, knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, knit 3 together, knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, purl. So there's 1 purl on the 1 lace motif that we've been knitting. So like I said, you need to have multiple of 12 stitches to make this, and then total of 24 rows, as you can see here. Okay, so I will let you knit, and then the next clip will be right after this. Okay, so I'm going to start the lace stitch, but the thing is, I have 440 stitches, and then I did 5 stitches on the underarm, 5, so I added stitches, 5 5, and then so I have, at the moment I have 450. So what I did is as on the graphic, you can see the symbol on the graphic that I just showed you. It says 12 stitches, so I need multiple of 12. So when I multiple of I had more than 11, so I am going to make 11 laces. But I had more stitches, so when I did 38 I needed 456, so I already have 450 stitch. So what I thought about is, let me just do some increases right underarm. So I did on the other side, so here I'm going to make 1 increase, so I just need a total of 6 increases, and this is more convenient for me. So I'm going to come right here in the middle, okay, 3, and then I'm going to make a second increase, okay, and then I'm going to make my third increase. This is right at the underarm, okay, right here. So this is how I make, and I made the 3 increase on the other underarm, so I just needed 3, so I am done. So I have total of, I should have, the way I counted, 456. If I don't have enough, I will add more. If I have more, I will get rid of. So let's get started. So I'm going to start the stitch right away, the lace that I just showed you. So what, you can go back, screenshot it, you can have it in front of you. I have it on my laptop, so I'm going to turn my head and look at it while I go. So the first 2 stitch is a knit stitch. So I already knitted these 2, so I'm going to put a marker right there so I won't get confused. Let me just grab a marker here, and it's stuck, of course, when I need a marker, right? Okay, so I'm going to put a marker right here. Right here. So these 2 stitches, I'm going to start the lace. So the first 2 stitch is a knit stitch. The U that you see, it's a yarn over, I believe. It didn't give me description, the symbol, what it meant, but I'm assuming. So yarn over, and the next 2 stitches is a knit stitch, okay, and then the 3 we're gonna knit these 3 stitches together. I'm assuming this way, as we do, we knit these 2. This is what we usually do. Yeah, sometimes you have to use your experience, because if no one's explaining to you. So I'm reading it, and this is how I would do it. So I got rid of 2 stitches, knitting 3 together. This is how it's supposed to be done. And then knit 2 stitches, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, and purl 1 stitch. So we finished 1 lace. So I'm going to repeat this over and over until I have total of 12. I should have total of 12. Like I said, if I have more stitches, I'm going to get rid of 1. And if I have less stitches, I will increase as stitches as I go. So I should have total of 456. This is me, but if you are not a plus size, you should have less than this. So if you want to use this stitch on your blouse on the bottom to give that nice lace look, you can use this method. So what you do is you multiply by 12 and try to get the number as closest to you. You can do subtracting, you can do adding. Like subtracting means getting rid of stitches, adding means making increases like I just did. So I'm hoping I have enough stitches. I did count several times. Even when you count several times, it happens, right? So I'm going to repeat again. So this is the second. So what I'll do is I'll put another marker. Why not? Because, we're just knitting. We're just knitting. This is a new lace stitch for me. I have never done this. I don't think so. It looks like what you call it. I'm going to say the pyramid, but it's not the pyramid. Diamond. It's like a diamond. Yeah, that's the word. The diamond. It looks like one of the diamond lace stitches. Okay, so we're gonna do the second. The second one is 2 knit, yarn over, again 2 knit, and then we're gonna get rid of 2 stitches. So knit 3 together, but this is the way I would prefer. Knit the 2 and then put this on top. So I got, this is how I do my arms when I'm doing my decreases as well. Okay, and then we're going to continue knit 2. And then we're going to do a yarn over. Again, knit 2. Okay, this is the first row. And then the last one is a purl. So I'm going to let you knit all the way around because I'm going to do a total of 38. I did 2, so I have 36 left. So I will continue knitting and we will come back to knit the second row. So I will come back and forth and show you how to knit this. Total of 24 rows. We will do it together and we will see how the stitch looks like. I thought about doing the stitch separately, but this lace is done around, so you can't do it flat. You can do it flat, of course you can do it flat, but I wanted to show you how to do it around. Okay, so that's the reason I didn't do a separate video on showing you how to knit the stitch. I just wanted to show you how you can knit this around. So far about the yarn, I really like it. There are some odd times, like here, as you can see, like I am knitting. Now I did go up to a 4.5 because this is a lace stitch. I want to give that extra, because knitting a lace, you need a bigger, you don't go down, you go up when you're knitting a lace stitch. That's my experience, that's how I do it. But when you look at it, I'm sure after blocking it, this will fix itself. It will relax and it will become more better. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So I will come back and I will see you on the second row. Okay, so I just finished row 2 and now I'm starting row 3. So the row 3 is going to be knit, knit, purl, do a yarn over, okay, and then we're going to do a knit, and then we're going to knit these 3 together. So what I do is I slide this one and I knit these 2 together and I put this on top of this one, just like this. There's so many ways to do this. Here's one of the methods. I might do it this way. Here's another way you can do it. So what you do is I forgot actually how to do it. I think this is how I did it. So what I do is I hold this stitch, the one in the middle, I knit these 2 together, and I put this on top, and it creates this knit stitch. Can you see? Yeah, you can do it both ways. It's up to you, the way you want it, but you can do it this way as well. Okay, so I'll show it one more time when I come to the other one. So we're going to knit, yarn over. So you can see the laces are going this way and then it's going this way. So we're making the diamond. We're designing the diamond. So after the yarn over, we do a purl stitch. So we do it this way. And then I'm just looking at the graphic on my laptop. And then I do knit, knit, and then we do purl stitch on this stitch here. And then we repeat this. So that's why I put the stitch markers, so I know that I am going on the second one. So again, we knit 2, we purl, we do a yarn over, we knit 1, and we need to knit these 3 stitches. So what you can do is hold it like this. It's a little bit of finicky, but it gives you that nice knit these two together, and then the one that on the front, you just slide it over, and it creates this knit stitch. Okay, and then we're gonna knit one, yarn over this way because this is a purl stitch. We knit two together, and then the last one is a purl. Okay, let me do it one more time. I might go with this, the second technique that I just showed you. I think it looks better because this, when I do it this way, you can see that this knit stitch is loose. I do this on the sleeves as well. I'm going to, from now on, I notice this looks way better and it looks tighter. Can you see how tight it is? So yeah, I'm gonna go with this technique now that I just shared with you. I'm sure there's a different way to do that technique, but this is how I do it. And I am sharing you my way of doing it. Like, I'm not telling you there's this rule that you have to do it this way. I am sure, I'm positive there are other ways to do this technique that I just showed you. I am sure, but I can't think right now. And that's the reason I am making videos, because if I forget, it's so rich. There's so many techniques. And let me just continue knitting. And then I do a purl. And then I do a yarn over. I knit one. And then what I do is I hold this. Oops, better not lose it. You can put a cable needle, but I'm lazy. Just gonna do it this way. Knit those two stitches, and then the one on the front, just pull it over like this. Okay, knit this stitch, yarn over this way, purl the next stitch, knit the two stitches, and purl the last one. And then you just repeat this. So after finishing row 3, I will meet you on row 4. Okay, I just finished. Now we're going to do row 4. Row 4 is the easiest one. So what we're going to do is, here's the beginning of the new row. So knit, knit, purl, and then we're going to do a total of 5 knits. 1, 2, 3 is the you can see the line. 3, 4, and then 5. Okay, and then what we're going to do is purl, knit, knit, and then purl. And we're going to repeat this on each lace motif, and then you will start seeing. Okay, so we're going to repeat again. Knit, knit, purl, and then purl. Oh, what did I do? Knit, 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 purl, and then 5. I'm sorry, 5 knits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purl. The next stitch is a purl, and then knit, knit, and then purl. See? It looks like the horseshoe stitch, it reminds me of, but yeah, so this is the first time I'm knitting this stitch. So the more we knit, the more we will see what's going to happen. So continue knitting this row all the way to the end, to the beginning of the next row, and then we will start row 5. Okay, I'll be right back. finish row 4. Now we're going to start row 5. So at the beginning what we do is knit, knit, purl, purl, yarn over. Now we're going to do the decrease. So I hold this on the back. And then knit these two together. Or you can put them on the needle like this, either way. Oh, I better not laugh. Okay, and then I slide this right here. And then I get rid of 2 stitches. And then I continue yarn over this way because I'm going to do a purl, 1, 2, and then I'm going to knit, knit, and then purl. So I finished the first lace pattern. Now we're going to start the second one, and we're going to just repeat what we did. So knit, knit, purl, 2 purls. And then for the 3 stitch, we need to get rid of 2 stitches. So I hold this on the back, move this on the front, and knit these 2 together. Just like this. Knit them 2 together. And then just slide this on top of here. Ta-da! I should have done a yarn over. I forgot to do the yarn over. Okay, let me just put this back. So what I do is, I come here and I just pull this a bit. So yarn over. Easy as pie. And then we do yarn over. I'm sorry, we'll do it this way because I need to purl 2 stitches. Yeah, and then knit 2 stitches. And then the last stitch is just a purl stitch. Okay, so we already did 2. So I'm going to let you continue repeating what I just showed you all the way to the end, and so we'll start row 6. Row 6 is going to be easy. Row 6 is going to be, I'm not going to come back for row 6 because we're just repeating. So row 6 is going to be, let me just show it here. So when we come here, this is a new one, we do knit, knit, purl, purl, and then with these 3 stitches we knit, and then the 2 stitches we purl, and then knit, knit this 2 stitches, and this last purl is a purl stitch. So I'm going to let you finish row 5 and then do row 6. Again, let me repeat it. So here's a new, so we do knit, 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 knit on row 6, purl, purl, knit, 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 purl, purl, knit, knit, and the last stitch is a purl. You can go back at the beginning of the video. I showed you a diagram. You can do a screenshot, or you can take a picture and follow along with it, or print it even. So that will give you some kind of help. And I'm just going over what the diagram is showing. Okay, so I will come back and we will do row 7, which row 7 is going to be closing. Row 7 is going to be, well, when I come back, you'll understand. It's a little bit hard to explain it here, but after here, what we're going to do is we're going to be closing this part right here, making a diamond. But the more we knit, when we finish row 12, you will get the idea. Okay, so I will see you back on row 7. Just finished row 6. Now we're going to start row 7. Row 7 is going to be, we're going to start with a yarn over. Okay, so here we are. Start with a yarn over, knit 1, and then what we're going to do is we're going to be knitting towards left. Okay, so like this, and then we're going to knit 5 purls. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to knit 2 together, slanting towards right. It depends on how you pick your yarn. This is how I do it. And then we're going to knit 1, yarn over, and we're going to, remember we've been doing the purl. Now we're going to knit that stitch. Okay, so we created the 1 lace pattern. And then we're going to repeat this yarn over, knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1, yeah, knit 2 together, slanting left, and then purl 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3. If you get confused, you will know that this middle is always the 3. I noticed. 3, 4, 5, and then again knit 2 together towards the right, slanting towards the right, knit 1, yarn over, and then knit that purl stitch. And then we continue repeating this like this over and over. Okay, so on row 8, what we do is we knit these stitches, and the purls we purl. That's all we do, nothing else. So just the 5 is purl, the rest is knit. Okay, so I will meet you on row 9, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I finished row 8. Now we're starting row 9, which is going to be knit, yarn over, knit, and then knit 2 together, slanting towards the right. So this is what I'm doing. Again, you can, did I do it this way? Well, just slanting towards my left. And then what we're going to do is we're going to knit 3 stitches because we're getting rid of 1 stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to knit these 2 together. Okay, we are making the top of the diamond. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to knit 1, did I do the yarn over? I think I forgot to do the yarn over. Oh, here it is. Yeah, don't forget the yarn over. So knit 1, yarn over, and then knit the last 2 stitches, and then we start the new lace. So again, knit 1, yarn over, knit 1, knit 2 together, slide, slide. Again, I am repeating this over and over just to let you know you might not do the way I'm doing it depending on how you pick your yarn. So just be sure to have the knit stitch facing the left. Knit 3, knit 2 together, and then have this one facing the right side. So we're creating this, okay? And then we're going to do knit 1, yarn over, and knit 2. Okay, and then you repeat this all the way until we start row 10. And row 10 is the same as we did row 9. What you see is what you knit. So we do knit here and then 3 purl in the middle. So I will meet you on row 11 and we'll go from there. This is how it looks like. The more I am knitting, and then the more I can see the lace becoming. Isn't this beautiful? Oh my goodness. So let's start on row 11. Okay, I'm at the beginning of the new row. And then what we're going to do is we're going to knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit 2 together, slanting towards my left, knit 1, purl 1, I'm sorry, purl 1, and then we're gonna knit 2 together, slanting right. Yeah, we have to be very cautious, so that's how we create when we knit. This is what we'll have in front of us. Okay, we're gonna knit 1, yarn over, and knit 1, 2, 3. So we finished on this lace one. We finished row 11. So we're going to continue knitting all the way on each lace, the row 11, which is again knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit 2 together. I'm sliding again. I'm repeating myself, but I have to say, just knit the way you are knitting, because everyone picks their knitting differently. So purl 1 and then knit 2 together. So this has to face towards my right. Knit 1, yarn over, and then knit, knit, total of 3 more knit stitch. And then you continue on. Here's another row that we have knit. So on row 11, what we do is we knit what we see. So we knit, 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 and there's only 1 purl stitch. So the next row is super easy, but when you come to the middle here, do a purl. Okay, on row 12. So I'll meet you on row 13. And then we'll see how that's gonna look like. Okay, I'll be right back. This is how it looks like so far. Knitted 2 more rows. So we're going to start row 13, I believe. And then what we're going to do is knit, just double checking. Put my marker here. Okay, so this is the middle. That's how, if you get confused, this is the middle. So this is going to be a purl stitch. So what we need 4 stitches, 2 4s. Okay. Just double checking again. Two, 4. Okay, so we're going to knit, knit. Should put my marker here instead of there. So this is the last stitch on this one. We did 2 knits. We're going to do a yarn over and then knit 2 stitches. So this row is easy as well. Okay, we're going to do a purl. We're going to do knit, knit, and we're going to do a yarn over. I had to check the graphic just to, you know, I don't want to make any mistakes. When I make mistakes, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to get mad at me. But you always have the graphic in front of you, so that's how you can refer to it. And I'm just going over it, so yeah. Lots of people know how to read the graphic, but if you don't know, you can follow me along. That's why I'm doing this step by step. And I did my yarn over. I'm going to do knit, knit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these 3 stitches right here. Can you see? So right here, these 3 stitches. So I'm going to do the same technique. I really like the look of this. It's a little bit finicky, like I said, but the end result is good. You can use a crochet hook you want, but you can just hold it like this and then move this stitch here and then grab this 3rd stitch and then grab this one and just knit that stitch like this. Yeah, and then when you get rid of 1 stitch, you just go over this stitch on top of this, and then this creates this nice line, and I think it looks good. Otherwise it was gonna be, you know, loosey. And this is bamboo, so I'm kind of hesitant with the bamboo, because maybe when I put it in the water it will get more, because right now it's super soft. Yeah, the yarn is super soft. And then I'm gonna start the new lace. So I'm just gonna repeat what I did. Knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, and then the purl stitches of purl. Oops. Okay. Purl stitches of purl, and then we're going to knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, and then again I'm going to get rid of these 2 stitches. So I'm going to repeat what I just did. Move this on the back, move this on the front, knit this 3rd stitch and the 1st stitch like this, pull it and put this like this. Okay, and then what you do is you continue starting a new lace. Knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, purl, knit, knit, yarn over, knit, knit, and then get rid of the 3 stitches as I showed. Okay, so this was row 13. Row 14, again, even numbers are easy. So what you do is you knit what you see, and this is the only purl, where is it? This is the only purl stitch that we purl. The others are all knit. Okay, that's how easy it is. So I will see you on row 15, and then we'll go from there. Okay, see you back later. Okay, so we're gonna start knitting row 15, and then we're gonna do first knit stitch, yarn over, and then make a purl stitch. And the next 2 stitches are knit, knit, purl, knit, knit, purl, yarn over, knit, and then we're going to get rid of 2 stitches. Just like this, and move this here. And then we're going to start repeating knit, yarn over, purl, knit, knit, purl, knit, knit, purl, yarn over, knit, and then get rid of 2 stitches as we did on the row 13. What you can do is move this here and then knit these 2 together, put this here. Okay, and then you start the next motif, knit, yarn over, purl, knit, knit, and then you continue going on. Okay, so this is row 15. On row 16, what we do is we do knit, knit, and where the purl is, we make a purl, knit, knit, and then again make a purl, knit, knit. On the purl, we make a purl, and then knit, knit, knit 3 times. Okay, so again, refer to the graphic, and I will meet you on row 17. We're getting closer to finish one part of the lace stitch. And then what you do is you repeat one after another, 24 rows, and then until the length that you need. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just about to finish row 16. Now I'm going to start on row 17. Okay, I keep on saying the rows if I do get mistake by saying the rows, so please do forgive me. There's so many rows. But yeah, as you can see, the lace is becoming here. So this is the finished part, which I'm doing right here. So it's repeat. Yeah. Okay, so let's jump into it. So exciting. So we're going to start with a yarn over on this one and finish up with knitting 2 together. I don't know what happened here. Okay, I haven't finished my row yet. Okay, so just knit these. So I should have right here 2, 3 stitches. So knit, well, these 2 are going to be purl. So I'm moving this to here because we're going to be getting rid of 2 stitches. So I'm moving this here. So here we start the new row. Now this is a little bit confusing, but here we go. So it's going to be a purl, 2 purl. So I do it this way when I do my yarn over. When I'm knitting, I do it this way because I knit like this, right? But being a purl, I'm going to be doing the yarn over this way and then purl 2 stitches. Okay. And then knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, purl 2 as we did. Okay, yarn over. Now we're going to get rid of these 2 stitches as we've been doing. So I move this here, pull this here, and I put this here. I think this is the easiest part. And then knit 2 together, and then flip this on top. Yeah. And then we continue on to the next lace, which we did. We do yarn over, knit 2, purl 2, knit 2, purl 1, knit 2, purl 2, and then we get rid of the 2 stitches. So this is row 17, and row 18 is what we see is what we do. Okay, so let me just come back here. So here we did a yarn over. The yarn over, we're going to knit, purl, purl, knit, knit, purl, knit, knit, purl, purl, knit, knit, and then you repeat that. Knit, purl, purl, knit, knit, purl, knit, knit, purl, purl. So you just do what you see, but the yarn overs are going to be knit stitches. So I will meet you on row 19. We're almost finishing the diagram as I just showed you at the beginning of the video. Okay, I will be right back. This is how it looks like so far. So now we're going to do row 19 and 20. Okay, so what we're doing here is, just to point out, as you can see the diamonds. This is the half diamond. This is the full diamond. So we're going to be making diamonds here. So it's going to be a repeat of this. So we're going to do the bottom and then go up from there. Okay, so I'm just finished my last stitch, and then we're starting row 19. Okay, so again, refer to the graphic that I shared at the beginning of the video. Maybe I should put it, you know what I'll do? I will put that graphic in between the clips, and then you can refer to that. You can pause it, take a picture, screenshot it. Okay, so here what we're going to do is 2 purl, yarn on the front. So this is the diamond right here. So 2 purl, 1, 2, okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to knit 2 together. Let me see if this is going to work. Yeah, so slanting towards my right. We're going to knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit 1 stitch. Now we're going to knit 2 together, but slanting the opposite. Let's see if I can do it. Sometimes, so I pick this, so pick it this way. Again, depending on how you knit, see, slanting towards this way. Okay, and then we're going to do 3 purls. So 1, 2, 3. And so we finished one of the motif of the lace stitch. Now we're going to repeat this. 2 purl. So basically what you're going to have is a total of 5 purl in the middle on the diamond. We're going to knit 2 together. Let me pull this down a bit. knit one, yarn over, knit one, yarn over, knit one, knit two together, see, got split. Yeah, it doesn't split often, but sometimes it does split. But other than that, I really like this yarn. Okay, knit two together. Okay, it did split. Sorry about that. Let me fix this. Oh my goodness, so annoying. Here, because it's made out of a couple of strands, right? That's how they make yarn. So here we go. And then we're gonna purl 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna repeat this until we finish the row. Okay. So this was row 19. So when we come to row 20, what we're going to do is we're going to be purling what we see. So here, let's look at this motif, this full motif. So there's 5 pearls. Pardon me, 6 pearls actually. 1, 2, 3, 5. And I forgot to do yarn over, I think. No, there's no. Yeah, I forgot to do yarn over. Well, the yarn over is over there. So what we do is we purl the purl stitches and then knit the knit stitches that we have knit, including the yarn over. Okay. So 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6. I think I have an extra stitch here. 2 together. 2, 4, 6. So row 20 is knit what you see, and then I will meet you on row 21. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished row 20. Now I'm going to start on row 21, and this is how it looks like. So here's the beginning. The first stitch is a purl stitch. Purl. And then we're going to knit these 2 together. So we're getting rid of 1 stitch. And then we're going to do 1 knit, yarn over, and then 3 knits. As you can see, there's the middle, so that you know that there's 3 knits. And then yarn over, knit 1. And then knit these 2 together, facing the left side. And then knit a purl 2 stitches, and you just continue repeating. So we do knit 1, knit 2 together, knit 1, yarn over, knit 3, so we're creating a new diamond. Sometimes the words, yarn over, the words doesn't come, you know, when you know what it is, but you can't term it, can't give the name of it. Okay, yarn over, knit 1, and again knit 2 together because we're doing the decrease. Every time we do a yarn over, we do a decrease. And then what you do is you purl the last 2 stitches. Okay, and then you continue repeating this over and over, and this is how it looks like. So for row, can't remember which one it was. We just have like 2 rows left. Just looking at the diagram, yeah. So the next row, what we're going to do is we're going to, where did we start? Here we are. So we do purl, and then we do knits. And then at the end, we do 2 purls. Right here. And that's the new beginning. So the middle is all knit. These last 2 are purl. And the beginning stitch is a purl. And then we do the rest as knit. Okay, so I will meet you on row 23, I believe. Just checking the diagram here. And there is one more to go, and then we're done. Yeah, and this is how the stitch looks. Just looks nice. Just like it. Very elegant. I might make I have this beautiful peach color here next to me. I might make a cardigan with this because I have a lot of this yarn. And yeah, I think I have 3 balls of this. And it's cotton. That's what I paid for. So it's like boucle, but it's really thin. So what the yarn that I bought, they 3-plied it. You can even add another yarn into it. You know, you can play around with these yarns. Okay, so I will meet you on the next row, and we're almost done. Okay, so I just wanted to show you how it looks like. Let me get a closer look. Yeah, this is how it looks like. So we're going to do the last row of the lace stitch on the graphic that I shared. And yeah, so again, please go back to the graphic if you miss anything, but I am trying to show every detail as I can. So we're starting the new row, and I believe this is row 23 or 24. The graphic, when you look at the numbers, it's a bit confusing. So here it is. Just looks nice, doesn't it? Yeah, so let's continue with the graphic. So the graphic says knit 2 together. Let me just fix my yarn a tangled here. It always happens when I'm starting to tape. Okay, let me make this clear as possible. So we've been doing knit 2 together, as you can see here. Yeah. So this is the new row. So we're going to knit these 2 together. No, it's not going to work it. So slip, slip, and then knit. See, it has to face towards my left. And then the next stitch is going to be a knit stitch. Remember, we've been doing purls. Now we're done that part. So we're going to be doing knit stitches. Knit, yarn over, and then we're going to be just checking here. Oh, this is not the beginning of the row. I am so sorry. Here is the beginning of the row. Well, I'm just gonna knit this. Sorry. Well, it happens. I got a bit confused there. So yeah, because I did knit 2 together on the previous row, so I am just going to knit that stitch. It does split easily, you know, the strands, so I need to fix that. As you can see, here we go. So this is a knit purl stitch. These last 2. Okay, now we're starting the new row. Maybe I should move my marker right here because it's too. So on mine. So I'm gonna, after this row, I'm just gonna do my regular knits. Okay, so here we're gonna knit 2 together. Okay. We're going to knit 1 stitch. Just double checking. The yarn over should have been here. If I do it this way, then it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'm just double checking here. You know, sometimes you have to use your own judgment. So I did my decrease here. Yeah, let me just, yeah, this last row is a little bit, why would, sure there should have been a yarn over, but it says a knit 1. So that's a bit confusing. I will fix that if I make a mistake, but I'm going to use my own judgment because on the graphic it says knit 1 and then yarn over. But if I knit this one, then it doesn't make any sense because we are creating this right here, right? So it should be, yeah. So we're making, well, I'm not making this actually. I'm just making this bottom. So it's, I do apologize that I'm trying to read the graphic, but it's not working. So I will do a yarn over, and then it says here knit 3, 5, total of 5. So if I do that, yeah, I think there was a mistake made here. Let me check at the other one. Yep, can you see? I think I made a mistake yet. Just ignore it. I don't know why this happened. Here we go. There's nothing wrong with the graphic. The graphic is perfect, so just ignore. I don't know what happened here, so it looks like I made a yarn over and I made a lace stitch, and that's when I got confused. Here it is. This is the knit stitch, so knit that one. Oh my goodness, do a yarn over and then knit 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was it 5? 2, 4, it says 5. That's another thing. I can't, 2, 4. Well, it is 5. What am I doing? Okay, and then what it says is, it says a yarn over, knit 1, and then knit 2 together. Okay, now we're going to do slip, slip, because it has to face towards my left, and then 1 purl, and then knit these 2 together, just like this. So we're making this right here at the bottom. Right here at the bottom, we're making this part. Okay, and then what we're going to do is knit 1, and we're going to repeat, yarn over, knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, knit 1, and then knit 2 together. Purl 1, knit 2 together. So this is the last row, as I said. So again, like we're making this bottom here, and then here we're making this right here at the bottom. Okay, and then what you do is, after finishing this row, on the other side, 24, what we do is we just repeat what we did on row 1. Yeah, it doesn't show that. But what we do is we purl this stitch, and the rest is all knit. That's all we do. Yeah. So this is it. Yeah. So I will try to finish this, and I will put the clip at the beginning of the video showing me wearing it. I did try it on, and it looks very good. And I did notice that because it's being bamboo and cotton, I think the bamboo, it is stretching a lot. So I noticed the collar is getting bigger, so I am going to do single crochets later on. And we'll go from there, yeah, because the collar is getting bigger. But it does fit me perfect. So I hope you like this tutorial. I just wanted to show you how it looks like when you're knitting this stitch. If you knit it from the bottom, this is how it will look like, just to show you. Nice. Well, it doesn't matter if you knit it from the bottom, it's going to look like this. Yeah. But when you wear it, this is how it's going to look like. Nice, eh? I am just thrilled. I just wanted to share this stitch. It's a long video, I notice. I've been taking clips, and I need to edit them, add them together, and I will add the graphic on each clip so you won't get lost as I go. So I am always referring to the graphic. It's like I said, 24 rows of a repeat. Well, actually 25. We have to do the other 1 row after this, which I said just knit and purl this stitch only. So I would say 25. The graphic is showing only 24 rows, but it's done 25 rows repeat. And yeah, so I'm going to finish up my yarn if I can finish. I think I have more than I anticipated, because I kept on hoarding them. I've been buying them as soon as I see them. So I said enough is enough. I better start a project. And as soon as I saw this sample on Darya Baikal's show, but they show it very shortly, and it's really hard to catch it. But with my experience, thank God they shared the graphic, so that helped a bit to make the lace. I was thinking of adding a different lace stitch. So yeah, so the person who knit this, Halime Hanım, eğer seyrediyorsanız çok teşekkür ederim. Merci beaucoup. I'm saying thank you to her at the end of the video. So I didn't, this sweater was shown on her show for people to knit it. And well, I made a big video, like 3 parts already, to explain this. And there's I think I showed every detail on how to start it up, and I'm hoping that you are happy. So please watch part 1, part 2 to knit this sweater for your size. Always measure, measure, measure. Gauge is very important, and go from there. So you guys take care. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to hit that notification button, so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something new for you to watch. You guys take care. Happy knitting. Bye-bye.